I'm Matt Broughton, and I've been given exclusive access to the team behind 4Poker to ask them your questions. Let's get to it. I'm here with Ed Ramshaw, the Director of Customer Experience. Ed, how do you ensure the integrity and security of 4Poker's games?
Guaranteeing the integrity is very hard to do. When there's money up for grabs, people will always try and find an edge in the games. The key for me is identifying this and taking appropriate action where needed. We typically want to do that identifying stuff proactively. However, we do rely on vigilant players at the tables as well, because typically you're going to have statistics and playing patterns and so forth that will develop over time, which makes our proactive reports sort of trigger and give us alerts to work on. However, you do get one-off instances. Players can become friendly at the table. They might see another player from their own country and go easy on him. We can't detect that in just a one-off sort of case. We do have to rely on the vigilant players, as I say. When it comes to the sort of actions that we take, it could be anything from a slap on the wrist and a general education of the rules. Unfortunately, we've seen enough movies in the past that have glorified soft playing, as an example. But also we will take very strict action on malicious colluders or anyone significantly violating our rules, which will be a full bar from the site, confiscation of funds, and making sure that they're not welcome in the future. I'm also going to be inflicting a bad actor clause. I know there are serial offenders out there that I hope nothing to do with 4Poker from the start. And so if they do try and open an account, they'll just be told they're not welcome to play here. We've got a suspicious hand detector that we would call, which is, we've built it proprietary, and frankly it can be rolled out for any sort of variant that we want to offer very, very easily. So this won't just identify collusion via strong hand folding or stack balancing. It'll also identify chip dumping, so if you've got people trying to use fraudulent funds on the site and dump to another player by folding for ridiculous pot odds and so forth. But we can roll that out through any other variant because it's all based on hand strengths. As I said before, whether it's elevated play rates, relative play rates. So we're going to be a site at the start which is pretty small. So if you've only got 50, 100 players on the site, everyone's going to be playing with each other a lot. However, you will get sort of relative drop-offs in play. So I could be playing with you 80% of the time, and the next player might be 20% of the time. So that would be a very standout sort of thing. Yes, technical links, financial links, all manner of other things.